I've heard of that place before.
Yeah.
So appreciate you guys coming by the studio. We certainly do welcome you here to Delmarva. Now, is this your first official trip, I guess, to the Maryland, Delaware area, I would take
Yes,
it?
it is. We haven't been down here, so thank you very much for having us.
You're welcome. And on the way in, I understand you were enjoying our great moments in chicken history.
We were listening and we're like, oh no, please don't ask us those questions. We don't know anything about that.
Well, let's talk a little bit about where you ladies come from, and then how did you get into country music? Where did where did this talent and desire to be in country music come from?
It all started with the accident of the family, Brooke. I started when I was about 11 years old. I started singing in talent quests, and then the girls pretty much came along a few years later, and we used to just play, sing harmonies, and teach ourselves in the car. Really, we're in the car, we're locked up in the car for hours on end, rehearsing and performing and travelling, and then about 3 years ago we kind of just came together and went, let's do this seriously. So we haven't looked back.
I like it. You're smiling over here. Did they call you an accident? Is that?
No, I was.
She was calling herself an accident.
Oh, okay.
James.
Got you. Well, and did you guys did you sing? You were talking about talent shows. Did you sing in church together? Just anywhere you could get an opportunity to sing together?
Yeah, we joined our local. We were lucky. We had a local country music club in our small town of Grafton, New South Wales, about 20,000 people, and we had a country music club, and we sang everywhere. We sang at the local nursing home, anywhere that would have us, we were there. A lot of charities, and Mum was kind of like, look, if there's an opportunity to sing, you should go and practice and get up there and play, and so it became pretty much an every weekend thing.
Now, what brought you from there to over to the States? How did you guys get a record deal, or what brought you over to this side of the world?
Well, it was pretty much, we were signed back home to Universal Music Australia, and we were looking for a producer, and we were pretty open, and the guy we found was Adam Anders, and he actually lived in America. So that's how it kind of came up, that the producer we wanted to work with was based here. So we came over and recorded the album in Nashville and with all the amazing players. And we actually ended up writing half the album over here as well and half back home in Australia. And we've kind of now been coming 3 or 4 times a year, haven't stopped.
Awesome, we appreciate that. Thanks for being here. Tell us about, you guys were just saying before we got you here in the studio that you just came back from the big CMA Music Festival. How was that?
Oh.
Incredible.
We saw so many acts that we would never think that we'd ever see in our lives, and we saw them all in the one spot.
All right, well, who was your favorite?
Martina McBride. Sam and I were blown away. She's absolutely incredible.
Anybody run into Keith Urban by any chance?
He played. My favourite was Josh Turner.
Oh,
yeah, he did well. He's smoking.
It's the voice.
Sing too.
Yes.
Those eyes.
So that is awesome too. And I think this was really cool, as you just mentioned. All 12 of the tracks on the CD that you guys have were all written. Now, is there one of you that's the main songwriter of the trio, or do you all kind of have a?
You're all right.
Yeah, we do. Brooke's probably got more co-writes on there, but yeah, all of them were co-written by one of us or all of us or whoever.
Here's something that sounds good. How do you tweak that with something else? Is that what you is it just like a little collaborative thing, or?
It is. We lock ourselves in a room together and
make sure we write.
Exactly.
Now, see, that to me is the amazing part, because I have 2 older brothers. If we locked ourselves in a room, we'd just be beating the crap out of each other.
As long as we have food in there as well, we're fine.
All right, well then, since you mentioned food, and as you can tell, that's one of my favorite subjects. What's a favorite food item or 2 of yours?
Well, I think since being here, Brooke is obsessed with Mexican.
We
We don't have Mexican food in Australia. Well, it's not good anyway. So over here we go nuts. Probably every day.
Or ballistic. We're crazy.
Or all.
Yes.
Send them lots
So
of
I'm assuming on your way out of here, you've mapped out where most of the Taco Bells and places like
Lots
that
of
are along the
taco.
way.
No, we
No?
haven't stopped at one of those yet. Our favourite is Baja Fresh, isn't it?
Ah.
No, it's just Chipotle.
Just
Is that how you say it?
Chipotle.
I don't know.
Chipotle.
Chipotle.
I've never eaten it, but I've heard it pronounced. She's
As
more
long
than a
as there's
connoisseur.
guacamole, we like
Guacamole.
deep dish cookies.
Oh, see,
Oh.
now you're talking.
Actually, because Australia isn't big on the cookies thing, and here you can get them
Oh,
everywhere.
yeah.
And so I probably had a cookie every day with my coffee. So I like them. I'll be missing the sugar when I go
I
home.
say, how come she's had a cookie every day with coffee and looks like that?
I'm wearing black.
There's something so wrong with that. So, well, again, we appreciate you ladies coming in. You're going to do a song for us right now?
Yeah.
Tell everybody what you're going to be doing.
This is a song about, it's called My Life Again. It's pretty much a chick anthem to all the women out there who's taking control of their lives back. It goes a bit like this. 2, 3, 4.
Again, they are Brooke, Sam, and Molly, the McClymonts. Can you guys stick around for a few more minutes? Maybe do a little song for us, please?
Right.
Or stick around for the whole hour and we get rid of Dixie?
I feel so sorry for Dixie. She was holding up our microphone the whole time. Her arm is going to fall off.
That's okay.
I don't feel bad for her at all. It's 8:10 on the Cat Country Morning Wake Up with Brian and Dixie. More with the McClymonts on the way, so stick around, ladies. Let's get a look at traffic right now. It's Robin Bryson in Traffic Watch.
So sorry.
Excellent job.